So we're talking today about AgView, and so tell us a little bit about, first of all, what AgView is for people that maybe aren't quite familiar with it yet.
Yeah, AgView it's an opt-in technology, a voluntary opt-in technology for pork producers to be able to put their contact tracing data as well as their premises data and their secure pork supply data into a system where it's held securely for only that producer to see. But if there's ever a foreign animal disease incident or foreign animal disease outbreak, the state veterinarian can request permission from that producer to have that data brought up to their dashboard. And what that does is it helps the state veterinarian then to know where disease likely is, where it's not, where do I deploy my resources as I try to figure out how to contain this outbreak and then eventually eradicate this outbreak.
And of course, having that reporting is going to be key. I mean, we've been lucky so far to keep, for example, African swine fever off our shores. But we know that there's so many plans in place if something happens, and information sharing has been the biggest part of everybody's plan, is finding out where it is and how fast we can get it contained.
Yeah, you know, the nice thing, Dustin, is we have not had a foreign animal disease that we've had to respond to within our industry for a long, long time. We do watch other industries, and there have been other industries that have had that. And what we've seen is where it gets bogged down as far as getting that response and getting those people out to the field to contain disease is knowing where the movements have taken place. And so that the state veterinarian then can say, I need to be at this farm and this farm to figure out if there's disease there.
Okay, and Al, now you're a producer. How is this going to be effective for you to be using, and how is it going to work for you going forward?
So as a producer, there's nothing worse than having your pigs get sick and die from a disease. And African swine fever is a disease that has almost 100% mortality. So it would be devastating for me as a producer if it got in our herd. And then 30% of our pork gets exported. So if we lose exports, our markets are going to crash. And the pigs are going to back up because the freezer space at the packing plants are going to fill up. And it'll be last year all over again, but worse. So as a producer, all producers need to do everything we can to cooperate with AgView and get our premises put into it, get the movements put in it, so that our state veterinarians and USDA animal health officials can find a foreign animal disease quickly and stamp it out.
You know, and it's been, as a producer, you know, in the last 20 years or so, I've seen the amount of records that producers have to keep has changed. Packers are wanting that information, where it used to be you just brought the pigs in and it's like, all right, I got so many here, and you know, it's changed a lot, but it's needed to change a lot, not just for disease, but just for product quality as well, right?
Right, and I came onto the National Pork Board in November, and my background is I contract managed other sow farms in the past, and we have a production records bureau, and I'm passionate about pig health as a producer. So I saw a lot of potential in AgView, and the steering committee is made up of pretty passionate pork producers, right? Pork board members. And our goal was to make it as easy as possible for producers like myself to get information put into the system, and then make it super easy for the state veterinarians to get information out. And it's all about accuracy and speed of finding the virus, tracing where it could have gone, get the diagnostic testing done, so the state animal health officials can stamp it out.
And that was going to be my next question, ease of use. I mean, that's something everybody wants to know because they don't always have a lot of time to spend on getting data in. But how hard is it to be used? I mean, I'll toss it up to either one of you. I want to answer that one.
Yeah, so we launched AgView in November of this year, and we've been working with a core set of user champions on just that. There's two ways to put data into AgView. One is you can manually put it in by pushing Excel files basically into the system, and then you can also develop what they call an API, which is really can be thought of as a docking system between two databases. So if you have a database, you can dock up with AgView if you have the right API key, and then the data automatically flows. So we've done a lot of work on that in the last 6-7 months, and it's gotten much easier to be able to put data in because that's the key. The system works right now. It's ready to hold data. It's ready to have data available to that state veterinarian. But now what we got to do is we got to get producers to put their data in.
And of course, I know you talked about it in the opening, but data security, obviously, very important no matter what the industry is. I mean, what kind of security can farmers take comfort in knowing is there on that?
Yeah, there's a couple things on that, Dustin. One is we're working with Accenture, which is our key partner right now in development of this system, and they're up to industry standards, IT industry standards as far as security. All the data going in, and anytime data is moved within the system, it moves encrypted. So if somebody did try to hack into there, they wouldn't see data that would make sense to them. The other thing that we're doing too is these are producer records. These are business records for our producers. So everything that goes in from a producer is automatically stamped as confidential business information within the system.
All right, and you said that it has also been working with testers and stuff to make sure. Is it ready to go right now, or when's the rollout time period for it?
We've rolled it out.
Okay.
We're ready right now, Dustin. We want producers to create an account. They can do that here at World Pork Expo. They can do that online at porkcheckoff.org/AgView. But create an account and commit to putting your data in so that we've got real-time data in there for the state veterinarians.
All right, Al, any last-minute words you want to give to the producers out there as well?
Also, as a person that runs a Production Records Bureau, and there's a lot of commercial record systems out there, and we've worked with the top 2, and we're hoping to get many more on board. So once I put my information in, which we always do every week anyway, it seamlessly goes into AgView. So for me, I don't have to do anything anymore. But getting this set up into your record system, and I don't want to say names, but the major ones are all on board. It's super easy, and that's our goal. Make it easy, make it accurate.
All right, well, I thank you both for giving us some information on AgView. Appreciate
You bet.
it.
Thank you,
Dustin.
Dustin.